Good morning, guys. I came up to the garden this morning just to harvest some comfrey to give my brother. He's got a broken bone that's healing, and they just removed the cast. I wanted to pick him some comfrey to make a poultice to help in the healing of that bone. So I came up and I saw my okra, which has kind of gone wild. I grew it just to try it again, and a lot of times fresh is better. You know how a homegrown tomato is way better than a store-bought tomato, so I was thinking the same might be true with other vegetables, so that's why I like to try things now and then. And we weren't really a fan. I wanted to try eating it raw, and so anyway, I know I've said that before. None of us really liked okra except for my dad. So I grew 2 plants, and you know, he passed away recently, so it just kind of went wild. And I have some in the freezer that I had put up for him. But anyway, I remembered my mom making Santa Claus ornaments out of okra. So quite a few of the okra have dried on the plant. I don't know if you can see, but and then there's quite a few that haven't. There's easy 50, 60 okra on these 2 plants. And I started harvesting some. Of course, I have these that I've already dried. And then I got some that were green. But I think the rest of them, I'm just going to cut the okra plant down and hang them up and let them dry on the plant. But yeah, I'm gonna give that a try. Basically what you do is paint the whole thing red. You add a white top and a white around here for the hat. Paint a face, and then paint a beard on the front. And you do a mustache and a beard, long beard. And they're pretty cute, so I'm gonna give that a shot. At least they won't go to waste, and I hate wasting stuff. So yeah, let's I don't know when I'm gonna paint some, or you know, find the time to paint some, but that's what my plan is anyway. So when I actually do that, I'll bring y'all along and let you check that out. But I want to show you, I've never grown okra before, and I want to show you how crazy big these are. I had no idea. So look at these stems. I mean, they're like a tree. The base is so big, and I mean, they got pretty tall. That one over there is taller than this one, but I mean, that's crazy. They just kind of laid over, and I just let them, but I have no idea how many's on here, but a lot. There's no way I'll paint that many okra pods. I just harvested a few in the basket with my eggs, but and some of them, like I said, were dry. One day soon we'll paint some ornaments, and so I'll bring y'all along when I do that. Hey guys, so welcome to my shop. We're back in here. I actually had to take some time and get it cleaned out. I'm still not done all the way. I got it cleaned out, but I still have to organize some things. But I had the grandkids over this past weekend, and 4 of them, and they spent the night, and we did some crafting, and we made shirts. I did this one. And the kids, from the day we moved in to this house, there was not an animal on the property, not even a dog. And they called it the farm from day one. So I made this shirt when they were here. They each made a shirt, and I did it with my my granddaughter, who's now 18. I did it with her when she was little, and it was pretty cool little craft. I'll tell you what it is real quick. So you just take some sandpaper, and you let them color a picture or something on it with crayons, and it has to be kind of dark with the crayon. So they need to what I do is I let them draw it, and then I tell them to go back over it and press pretty hard. And then you lay a t-shirt down on a towel or an ironing board, put some cardboard in between the shirt so it doesn't go all the way through to the back, and lay this on the shirt, and you just iron it, and the crayon goes straight onto the shirt. And I was worried about the white going on this gray shirt, but I just drew this on the sandpaper, and then ironed it on. And the thing, you have to, if you do words, you have to do it backwards, because when you flip the sandpaper over, so that can get a little tricky. I thought they turned out pretty cute. Okay, anyway, back to the okra. I did got in the mood to paint, so one night, and so I just painted some of these okras that were already dry, and then I just left the other ones out to dry. So let me show you how they turned out. So this is some of the ones I painted. You can do them whatever color you want. I've got a couple that I'm doing navy, but they all like have a different expression, and I like to keep it simple so that, you know, you're not spending hours and hours on something you're gonna sell for $5. So I just keep it simple, and so I just paint hair all the way around the back, and then the rest I just leave whatever color the suit is. Paint the long beard and the mustache, and there you have it. Something else that I thought of with the okra was making like just something, a filler for a bouquet of flowers. So I had like a carpet knife that was really dull. It was really dull, so you could use, I don't know, you just be careful with whatever you use. And I just started up here and cut a slit all the way down 3 times, and then you just kind of open them up a little bit, and all the seeds will start falling out. And yeah, so, and then I just took a wooden skewer and the pointy end, and I just pushed it up into the okra, and it's really sturdy. I have some hydrangeas in the house that I had dried last year, and I put some in with those, and they look good. But you could paint them or leave them natural. I tend to lean towards the natural look, but you could do whatever you wanted. I have some gourds drying up here as well in this basket. These were from last year. They're actually already dry. But they still need to be cleaned and made into whatever. This one was broken on the bottom, so I just cut the bottom off and cut an arch. And I was going to make a toad house for the garden. I have a big toad that Ellie discovered in the garden, and I was just going to paint this to make a little shelter for the toad. So yeah, I'll show you real quick. I left one of the okras. I just painted it navy, and I haven't even done the fur on it yet, or the face. So I'll show you. Oh, that was the other thing. Because the top on them are kind of weird depending on how you cut them. Some of the first ones I kind of just cut off at an angle, and they just didn't look right. So these I pulled off. They were like growing like this, and I bent it over and pulled down, and it just like created almost a string. And then I just cut it kind of rounded. I think it looks better than the other ones. So the ones that I cut at an angle, there was nothing to make create a ball on top. So I had these little wooden balls, and so I just put some glue and glued these little wooden balls on. And I don't really think I like these as well, but it did give you a nice place to put something to hang them from. So the ones that I didn't cut at an angle, I just kind of left whatever was there. I just kind of cut it rounded at the top. I didn't cut it at an angle, and then just painted the same color that I did the fur on both of these. So you could do it whichever way you wanted. So come on in close, and I'll show you how I painted these. So after I painted just the solid whatever color you want your Santa to be, which this one I'm gonna do navy, then you decide which direction you want the beard to go. You know, which front, back, side, which side. So I think I'm gonna do mine like that. And then pick your skin tone color that you want your Santa to be. It could be whatever skin tone you would like. I've had this paint for years, and it's just called Flesh Tone by Ceramcoat, but I'm not even sure you can buy this brand of paint anymore. Okay, so find which direction you want your beard to go and paint your face. I always start kind of just below where the fur is going to be. So the fur, when I paint the fur, it'll come down over the skin tone just a little bit. So, and then once you get that painted, you just let it dry. I don't know if you can hear that. I came out tonight to finish this, and the coyotes are crazy. You tell them about it, Ellie. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do the hair next. So with the hair, we're just going to come down each side of the face and up to where the fur is going to start. And then just pick a length for the hair in the back to stop. And sometimes you may need to do 2 coats. This is the back of the head. And then I'll come up to do the side. I need a smaller brush. Okay. Now I'm going to do a mustache. It's almost like doing a heart, top of a heart. And then just paint all that in. I'll go back to the little bit bigger brush and do the beard. So I'm going to come down here and do the end, the point. Okay, now you can do the fur and everything white, or an off-white, or a light gray. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll just stick with white. I'll just go around the bottom of that ridge there. And then I'll go around on the top. These are really pretty fast to paint. The thing that takes the most time is letting it dry. So I'm just going to kind of go over the beard with the paint that I have left. Now I don't have the blue that I need for the eyes, so I'm just going to mix. I have some dark blue and some white. I don't want too light a blue, but you don't have to do this. You could just do black dots for eyes. But I'm going to do blue dots and let that dry, and then do a tiny black dot in the middle. Yeah, the color I usually use is called Adobe for lips. The lighting's not great out here, so. And you do just like a little triangle. And most of the time, I have to go back with white to make it smaller. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do. Now we'll just let that dry. Okay. We're gonna go back with a little bit of white to make this mouth just a hair smaller. That looks pretty good. And now I need some black, really small brush. Right in the center of that blue. Oh, I don't have enough paint. My brush is splitting. I hate when that happens. Okay, now with a teeny tiny brush, just one little speck, right? I usually do upper right on both. And there you go. Doesn't take too long, and I can either put them on my tree, I can put them on a package, a gift for someone. Sometimes I'll make cookies for the neighbors. Maybe I could stick a couple in there for them. or you can sell them for $5. And to me, it's relaxing, and I don't know, I just like it. I love to do little projects like this. So this is one of the ones that I didn't use the little wooden ball that had a hole in it, so I'm gonna make a hole. Also, once I'm totally done with these, I will spray them with just a clear matte spray. Okay, so I have a little piece of wire. You can use whatever you have. And I like to do these side to side. Okay, so I'm going to lay it on its side. And now that I've come through that side just a little bit, pull it back out and go in from that side. And there you go. Then you just take your little wire, I like to lay it flat down and then turn it until it goes through the hole. And there you have a little okra Santa that you can hang on your tree or give away as a gift. It didn't take very long at all. Okay guys, well that's how I made Santa ornaments from the okra that got too big in my garden. Just let them dry. Paint them. You really don't have to be an artist. Just take your time. I'm definitely not an artist. Thanks for hanging out with me in my shop tonight. I think I'm gonna go check on Ellie. She's been after those coyotes, or talking to them anyway. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you on the next video.
Running away, that's what they say.